My name's Irun and my condition that I've been diagnosed with in 2012 is primary progressive multiple sclerosis.
Which is short for
MS.
MS is
MS is short for the disease.
Okay, wonderful. And you're Irun's brother, aren't you?
I am, yeah. My name's Jazz. Sahi. I was diagnosed in 2016, a year and a half ago.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it basically.
How did you guys find out about MS? Did somebody have it in the family?
MS has run in our family for many generations. Started off with my nan. Growing up, seeing her with the illness. As a family, to my elders, knew how to care for my nan. And finding out what the research behind MS at the time was limited.
Okay.
So that earlier generation dealing with MS within our family was a lot of it down to care on our part of actually putting into understanding it.
Okay.
And then we went on.
And when you say that she was suffering with MS, so I take it she wasn't diagnosed with MS straight away, was she?
No.
And it was what? It was a case of thinking, oh, she's just frail, she's old.
No, she had it earlier on in life.
She did?
Yeah, she did.
Who else got it?
My mother had it.
Okay.
She passed away. She had primary progressive MS like myself.
Okay.
My brother and my aunt also currently suffer with MS, but they have remitting relapse MS. That's a different type of MS.
Okay. Same disease, but a little bit different.
Yeah, there's about 3-4 types of MS.
Okay.
Remitting relapse, primary progressive, secondary progressive MS, and there's a fourth one which I'm not.
Quite clearly, you've educated yourself on the matter, haven't you?
To an extent, which we've got more so in the last 4 to 5 years, because being diagnosed in 2012, my symptoms started in 2000.
Tell me about when you got married first of all. So, who's your wife, and when you got married? What's the story behind that?
2009, I got married. I was with my partner for 9 years. We got married in 2009. The symptoms kicked in with me with MS in 2010.
Did you at any stage during your relationship, did you think that you would get MS?
No.
Was you under the impression that MS skips a generation?
We've been always told as a family by health professionals that MS is not a hereditary disease. But being third and fourth generation in our family, but all on the maternal side, we worked it out that basically we're not missing a generation.
And you found out recently, didn't you?
I found out in 2016, late 2016, early 2017.
You married?
Got married late 2016. Not long had a child after, so my missus got pregnant and we was just happy, enjoying life, married life, and then just bang, out of the blue, just come out of the blue.
And how did you know you had MS? Did you have some symptoms?
I started experiencing symptoms, so I started off with numbness in my hands,
yeah,
in my stomach, in my legs, and I just brought it up. I just went to see a doctor, I brought it up with the doctor, and with the family history, he just referred me straight to the neurologist at the hospital. How did
that go down with your wife?
It was a shock. It was a shock to both of us, basically. You just didn't expect it. I was obviously seeing my brother, seeing my mum, and my nan, always being told that it's not hereditary, and then it was in like a bit of a limbo. So we're thinking it's not hereditary, but we're clearly seeing there's something going on here. With MS, it's more of a day-to-day kind of thing. So one day you might be good, one day you might be bad. So.
Is it getting worse?
It's getting worse, yeah, probably. I would say it's getting worse.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I only got diagnosed a year and a half ago, and I feel like it's made quite a lot of progress.
And obviously with any sort of disease comes the sort of tragic depression, anxiety. Have you been feeling anything like that?
Yeah, I've seen healthy minds. Seen someone there, and I've had sessions there where I've been speaking about myself and how I'm feeling and my mood and things like that. So it definitely takes effect on your mind and how you feel.
Okay.
Especially being so young and having aspirations in life to become something, doing this and then just being hit back.
Yeah.
And it does knock you to six.
Irun, you've obviously been suffering with MS for quite a longer period.
Yeah.
And you've been through the symptoms physically. How are you doing physically at the moment?
Physically, right now, I am actually getting about with pretty much half a body. My right leg's okay to an extent. My right arm, hand, shoulder, chest, back, bum cheek. It's still got muscle on it. On the whole left hand side is all completely deteriorated.
Mm.
So I'm dragging this side of the body around. So it's got quite been of me having the progressive side of MS. So don't get me wrong. I wouldn't say I shoot out of bed every morning, but I'm ready to start my day fresh. Let's go. That's just been my general mentality. Anyway, from day one.
So you're quite headstrong, yeah?
I try to keep myself quite headstrong. Don't get me wrong, it gets the best of you. But if you're ambitious and you, like my brother said, he wants, you want to get places, you want to be something, you want to do something, and we just didn't expect to be halted the way we have with this disease.
I want to ask you both, right? That obviously a lot of people know about MS. What we're trying to present here today is having MS or any other sort of disease, serious disease, which takes hold of your body, i.e. cancer, i.e. fibro, right? MS, being Asian, from the Asian sort of minority in this country, either Pakistani or Indian, right? What's the difference? What is the difference? Because, I mean, from personal experience, I haven't had any such thing, but looking at relatives and other people, I think the viewers will also agree with this, that if somebody has a serious disease, like they've got cancer of the bowel or etc., we tend to hide it, don't we? We tend to shun away, we don't talk about it, we pretend it's almost not there.
It's very difficult as a person, it's very difficult to acknowledge that you have been diagnosed with any disease. But you're right, being from an Asian background, a Sikh background, it's not so much heard of to actually discuss it in depth as we are discussing it today.
It's good to be open.
It is.
About
It's
it, creating awareness.
Absolutely.
And just being open about your feelings.
Yeah, this is what you guys are doing with us today.
It's good for your mental state.
Yeah, I mean, how difficult was it for you guys to actually come out with this? To admit it?
Well, it took me personally 2 years to even go and see a GP or get an MRI scan to confirm it, even though I had my symptoms.
Was you in denial?
Absolutely.
You was. You just didn't want to hear the bad news.
I just couldn't. I didn't want to be stopped in the vision and the path I was on.
Mm. And do you think that's a cultural pressure?
I would say it is.
To an extent.
Yeah.
To an extent it is. But it was more so me as an individual. That nothing's stopping me.
Mm.
To be fair, I use that same mental attitude today when I lose my balance and fall on the floor just to get back up. I'm going to get back on my feet no matter what.
Mm.
Could take me 20 minutes, could take me 2 minutes, but I'll get back up on my feet. And that mentality helps get me.
It's very honourable of you, obviously, and trying to get back up. You're very courageous as well. But you recently just come into the world of MS. How difficult was it, even at your age, you're young, to actually admit it and, to say to your peers or your family, say, listen, I've got this.
But to be honest, when I first got told by the neurologist, I went home with my wife and I thought about it. And I've contemplated not telling anybody. So So I was in 2 months, so like, I was trying
Why would you contemplate that? Why would you?
because I didn't want anyone treating me any different.
Feeling sorry for you, mean?
Yeah, kind of attitude. I just wanted to carry on. So it was more of a denial kind of phase really. So I just wanted to carry on my life and not anyone to know anything.
I think you've hit the nail on the head there.
Yeah.
Where we as a community are less understanding and more judgmental. You know, we don't understand, and we don't. I think there's a fine line between sympathy and empathy, where we're not standing in the person's feet and thinking, you know, how must they be feeling? We just like, and we really don't. We really haven't thought about what that person said to us. Really.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that statement?
No, really, very. That's spot on. To be fair.
How's your personal life?
Personal life, it's, don't get me wrong, it gets affected. It's like, my wife, great lady, takes care of me, cares for me on a daily basis.
Would you agree, dear Irun, there's a difference between loving someone and caring for them, and then caring for a patient?
There's two totally different things.
Do you understand what I'm trying to get at?
Absolutely two different things.
Because your wife could be loving and caring towards you, and then at the same time she's sympathetic towards to what you have, and then it could become a burden.
To be fair, it can, a burden is undoubtable. If you were loving someone, caring for them on a day-to-day basis, and your relationship as a couple, that section of it actually fizzles out, and now is more directed at my daily needs. And wow, it's not nice on both parts, for her, for me.
One thing I like to point out, just that people tend to forget about the partner. So yeah, some people now talk to us about us and our symptoms and everything, but everyone forgets about what the partner's going through in all of this.
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot of pressure on their shoulders sometimes as well.
Yeah, because this person, like you guys have pointed out quite clearly, that they've loved you, they married you, right, and then all of a sudden just dropped a bombshell on them. That's what it is. And their sort of dreams and aspirations going forward have just been put on hold completely until there's either a cure for this. How was it with you, with your relationship? Did at any time has it like broken down where you've thought, my God, what have I let her in for?
It's crossed my mind quite a few times when I'm down, when I've had low mood. I'm thinking she didn't get, she you know what I mean? We've only just got married, and this is not what she envisioned maybe for what she wanted in life. But she's a good person. She's strong. She's there for me. I'm there for her.
I mean, me as a third person, I would only say hats off to your wives. You know, they do a grand job, and I've never seen these guys actually complaining about the wife. They're always you know, saying that they're the best thing since sliced bread, which I think is commendable, definitely commendable.
Don't get me wrong, when you're going through the illness on a daily basis, and because you don't get to concentrate so much on your relationship, and it's more about the symptoms that you're going through on a daily basis, sometimes you do forget what the other person is going through or how you made them feel. Acknowledging it is one thing. So communication is key.
We're still learning. We're still learning. Every day we're still learning new things.
But communication is
about everything.
You was mentioning earlier something with regards to, obviously you're saying that your left side of your body is almost lagging behind the right side of your body. Yeah. So that causes obviously frustration, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Which we normally tend to take out on our partners, and we realise later.
Well, you're closest to you, as in whoever's caring for you at that time.
Yeah. And have you had arguments in that sort of manner where, you know, you're frustrated, you've said the wrong thing because of what you've got, and then you think, damn, I've done wrong there?
Oh, it's on a daily basis. Your reaction isn't your reaction, it's a reaction of a patient. Now, if it was a medical professional that saw that reaction, they would have been trained to adapt to a patient's feelings or the way they might respond to an illness. A partner is responding to her partner, in our case. So, do we get judged upon a patient or do we get judged upon the way we react as a partner?
Hmm.
Majority of the time as a partner, because your partner's caring for you.
Hmm.
But if it's difficult again for the partner because they're not a trained professional, but they're doing as much as they can as your partner.
Makes sense. So physically, Irun, at your stage, you're not physically able to do a lot of things that you might have been able to do 5 or 6 years back. So does that mean less time with the family?
Don't get me wrong, it's difficult. I've got a son and daughter. My son's coming up to 7 years old. I haven't rode a bike with him. I haven't kicked a football with him. I haven't gone to play cricket, or it's things that I, as a father, wanted to do when in the future when I grew up and had kids.
Yeah. That must be really tough, because your 7-year-old is going to be very tough for him to be understanding that dad's got this, and he wants you to do regular dad stuff.
Yeah, but there's another thing, children, and we've been children of mother who's been a patient. So you tend to work out what's going on from a young age, and you know how to respond, or how you're expected to respond. I believe I'm seeing that history repeating itself with my son today. He knows what the hazard, he's 6 years older, but he'll know what the hazards are in the way for me to walk through to a room, or if something's in the way, how dad needs to get to the bathroom on time, how he needs everything.
So you guys are adopting where necessary, isn't it? That's what you're doing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the environment around you. What about yourself? Psychologically, how's this affecting you?
I have a lot of down days with me, because I was working up until last year, and I couldn't get out of bed one day, and after that, that's what knocked me for 6. I just couldn't get up for work no more, and since then my mood's been really low, and it's a building process, just trying to build myself, accept it, been accepting it myself for the last year, that I'm going to have to take a different path in life. And that's where I'm at the minute, just taking a different path in life and trying to create awareness for other people, saying it's good to talk about it.
Which is extremely brave of both of you.
That's what's helped me up to now to talk about it.
Yeah. How about your children? How many kids?
I've got one kid, she's 1 years old.
Any concerns?
Yeah, I'm worried that maybe this history might repeat itself again.
How do you deal with that as a dad?
The only thing I do at the minute is research. Everything's at the top, at your phone. You can just Google everything these days, isn't it? So I'm just constantly researching, finding out.
So you're constantly worried, aren't you?
Constantly worried, yeah, I'd say.
Constantly worried, and obviously looking out for. Are you looking out for symptoms with the child? Or is it too early of a stage?
My one is probably a bit too early. Yeah, she's only 1 year old, so.
What about you, Irun? Your kids are obviously older.
One is. He's. I tried to keep an eye on his eating, where I didn't. Try to keep an eye on his physical, what he's doing. So I try and get him trying to do some martial arts. So he stays on top of these things. Whatever's written, to be fair. Otherwise, as parents, try and make sure that we're doing as much as we can for him, or create as much awareness, not so much at this age for him, but for ourselves, so we know how to help him if we needed to.
Talking about moving on to medications. I mean, when you first got diagnosed, what medications were actually prescribed to you?
Medications for myself, pharmaceutical medicine that was prescribed or suggested to me was obviously stuff with progressive MS. There's no obviously certain medicine for it. It was more to do with my symptoms, not making it to the toilet on time, my spasticity, my legs. There's a variety of tablets that were offered to me,
and these are just for your symptoms, and there's no medicine out there that cures MS, right?
No
cure.
Okay.
No.
But you get a lot of disease-modifying treatments for certain types of MS,
Okay.
which can slow down the process
Okay.
or even stop it where it is, kind of thing.
Yeah.
There's no reversing it at the minute.
There is a drug on the not on the market, but it's called CBD, which you guys have kindly educated me about over several weeks. Again, a very taboo subject within the sort of world of illnesses, and another massive taboo subject when it comes to sort of the Asian Indo-Pakistan culture, where people think CBD oil is a form of a drug which comes from a marijuana plant, isn't it? So educate us, the cannabis plant, educate us, what is CBD, what does it stand for?
CBD is a compound.
Yeah, it's a compound out of the plant cannabis. The two main compounds are THC and CBD. CBD being the non-psychoactive one. At the minute in this country, it's sold as a food supplement. So it's not sold as a drug, it's not sold as a medication, sold as a food supplement, and it's good for your well-being, it's good for your health. Research being shown through it is good for your health.
Depression, anxiety,
it's uplifting.
So this is a natural plant.
It's a natural plant. So it's
The cannabis plant,
natural
right?
herb, it's a natural.
It's okay
compound.
because when we think of cannabis, we think of a green substance you would put into a roll up with tobacco and you would smoke a joint, etc., which we've always, as children, we've been told, big no-no, isn't it, that you don't do drugs, right?
Oh,
Yeah, it's a warm prohibition basically.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
To even dress it up the way it's dressed up today, I feel the world's coming acknowledging its medicinal benefits today. It is a plant. It has a variety of usages. It medically has helped me. So let me talk about how it's helped me rather than me talk about it in general. I'm here to say that I haven't used any, apart from initially, to help with my symptoms, was the pharmaceutical drugs that were prescribed to me. Took them, too many side effects, stopped using them. What I worked out then was, if nothing's going to cure me that they're going to give me, then it's just medicine for the symptoms I have. I very soon worked out that the plant covers all the symptoms that I am getting from my illness. Rather than take 20 pills a day, using the plant in the many forms that you can use it in edible, there's loads of ways you can use it, and choose your own delivery of how to take it. It's the best form that I've realised for myself to medicate me, and it's just been no doubt.
So what is it that you use? CBD oil?
I use CBD oil, yes.
So I just take it like a regular oil?
It's CBD oil is like my brother said earlier. There are many compounds in a cannabis plant. CBD, THC being the main two. THC being the psychoactive side of it. CBD being the medical side of it. CBD for myself has, like I said, helped immensely.
What do you do with this oil? What do you do? You eat it, drink it,
It's
apply
tincture. It comes in a tincture form.
Okay.
You take it under your tongue.
Okay. And what does this do? What does this oil do? Does it send you to Lally? Does it give you a buzz like a spliff would? What does it actually do?
So the body relax. So it relaxes.
It's your medicine.
Yeah, so it makes the body connect in the ways it should do.
It activates an endocannabinoid system.
Yeah, basically everybody has an
CBD
endocannabinoid system in their body.
CBD receptors.
So you get a CB1 receptor and a CB2 receptor. One's for the THC and one's for CBD. And it activates all your CBD receptors within your body basically. So it won't get you high. It will just activate all the rest of the good parts of your body where you need to function properly, make you feel better. Just make you feel.
And you take it regularly?
Yeah, regularly.
When you say regular, is that once a day, twice
Once
a day?
a day, twice a day.
Twice a day.
Once a night.
And you do it
Morning
first in the morning?
Morning and night.
morning and night.
And it's just that
physically,
it's
right?
simple as 1 to 2 drops a day.
And what is it physically? So let's just say that you was having muscle spasms on your left hand side. After taking that, 5 or 10 minutes later, you're fine.
I wouldn't say. It depends as how bad your muscle spasms is. Honestly, the CBD side, great. It's legal in this country. It's a food supplement, fine. But for serious illness, chronic illnesses like myself, the full plant extract relieves my symptoms. That's how severe my symptoms are.
So it's each to their own, isn't it? Depending on what sort of stage you're at. What other diseases can CBD cure? What have you heard of?
It's not a cure, it's a relief.
It can help with fibromyalgia and I've heard it's helped with Crohn's disease. Just general chronic pain.
Right.
It helps with chronic pain.
And when you tell your family or your friends, again we're just touching on the subject of the Indo-Pakistan sort of region, how do they take to this? Do they think, my God, you're taking marijuana?
People are more willing to talk now, but it's a bit more in the news now. It's a bit more in the media. It's legal.
Yeah.
There's obviously a few cases that's been in the media with the kids and their epilepsy and whatnot. So just talking about cannabis is not as a taboo subject as it used to be, say 5 years ago, 10 years ago. So we could talk about it. I would say 2-3 years ago it would have been just.
How do we look at this on a religious basis? Does religion allow it? Would you be comfortable telling the sort of priest to say, dude, I take CBD?
If it helps me. It helps me.
It's no doubt. If you suffer from any disease,
if you're relieving a symptom,
and you found something that relieves them symptoms,
and it's illegal.
And it's legal.
Yes, yeah.
Going and trying to explain it to, like I said, a priest. I'm sure if they are what they say they are, they will understand that the pain and the relief that a sufferer is getting is a lot more important than saying that that them having a problem with it.
Makes sense.
If someone came up to me, regardless of I'm a priest or not, and says, okay, I'm taking such and such, but it's helping me relieve a chronic illness, then who am I to pass judgment?
Guys, your last thoughts? What would you recommend to somebody that finds himself in a position where they have to break news to their families, where they have to come to terms with this illness they may have? Anything that you would suggest, because you've been there and bought the t-shirt, and well done to both of you.
I'd say be positive. I know it's hard, but if you're there at the minute, the only way you can go is up, so be as positive as you can. Talk about it to everybody you love, your friends, your family. Creating awareness is the best thing you can do.
Helping others.
The more people understand it,
it's very important.
The more comfortable you will be around people.
Wicked. Guys, thanks ever so much for your time.
Thank you.